fierceness is always welcome.
The 80s swish.
Space Nightclub in Miami is known all over the world, and so is their doorman who's been there for 20 years, Alan Tibaldeo, but you might know him as Alan T.
Swish.
Thousands have danced to Alan T's music on the dance floor
I want it.
because top DJ producers ask for his vocals,
Switch.
and they create hit after hit. Come join me as we go into the world of Alan T.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna start your engine this side and that side. Your side may not be the right side.
Luna.
We want to see
Legendary.
Good evening and welcome to my house. The show is about to begin. Fierceness is always welcome. This is my house.
the 80s. The new wave.
To the entry foyer. A lot of Italian art. That's Erica Calasini. Guest list tonight. This was my childhood bedroom. I opened it up. Now it's a dressing room / closet. A lot of drag. Jumpsuits for the god. This was a life ball. Ooh. This is a mural by A-Hole Snips Glue, a very dear artist. That was Ralphie Dahl, Sick, Submuffin, Jody Morlock, Angel Chi, a very dear friend of mine, passed away, HIV. Stuart Berg, I love it. It's all done with hamster droppings. This is from the Gay Cruise, Atlantis. This is by Danny Tenaglia.
Work with Lula.
Personal little ode to Alan T in our Italian heritage colors. This is my little shrine to Danny Tenaglia. Love Danny. This is Lily. Hi, baby girl. What's going on? Publication interview from Boy George from when he worked with Victor Calderone. I love Danny Tenaglia's remixes, especially Circuit Boy featuring Alan T. I like hard music with a camp twist, good vocals, and hard beats.
I'll push you deeper into the speaker.
The night we were at Mint filming, Artist Samuels and I, and Mariah Carey got out of the limo in the toilet paper dress. Oh my God, we never want it. Charmin, don't squeeze the Charmin. Now to the next step. I was born and raised in Miami. I was born at North Miami General Hospital, which is now the cooking school. And I went to Miami Country Day. I grew up with Michael Shula, Don Shula's son, we had a lot of celebrity kids. I was popular, I was like, knew all the hot girls, I was always with the upper echelon, if you will. We used to do like Rock Lobster. You name it, I always had the leads in the theater. It was part of my thing. It was my shtick. Graduated from UM and I went to Columbia in New York City. My first club was Palm Bay Club. That was amazing. It was like Horace Leachman, Walter Cronkite, had a lot of celebrities. It was amazing. Muhammad Ali used to be there all the time. And we used to have roller skating night on Wednesdays. I hosted, I was like 14. I was like, it was insane. And then subsequent to that was Salvation, which was the old Salvation Army building downtown. The music was insane.
I won't work my looks no more.
In my house! This is from Crowbar, the original Crowbar. Ooh, the backyard is very extensive. I do bonfires out there. It's very much a communal space. It's where I paint a lot. My parents got this house in 1950. My dad always believed in living close to your place of work, which the store was on 54th Street. Victor Pianos and Organs, it's a piano store. Been in business for 72 years. They sold that off and opened up a smaller place in Miami Shores. It's still opened by my sister. I worked there for many, many years. My mom was a Phi Beta Kappa from Hunter College. My dad was a Yale graduate. And he was a pianist and he worked in entertainment. He was a night bird. He was in with like the whole Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. He dealt with them a lot. All 5 of us grew up here. Everybody kind of went off to college and never came back. And when my mom had some medical issues, she said, it's all yours. Everything that everybody said no to, previously, I was able to do. So I was like breaking all the rules. I was very much into concrete and deconstruction and, you know, art and a lot of natural surfaces and just exposed everything. My ode to COVID. This is Karl Lagerfeld at the Met Ball.
Excuse me for my beauty.
How did I become who I am today? It all started with somebody taking me off of an answering machine.
Those boys look like the Thompson twins.
And yeah, they featured me on a track that had Jody Watley vocals on it from Shalimar. And then I would be, you know, sending vocals to up-and-coming DJs that I knew were hot. And wake up, and by morning I'd have 3 tracks signed. I mean, it was like a daily thing. It was insane. My discography is extensive as hell, and this is my pussy. My pussy. Hi, baby. I had 1 licensing in 2001, and that just blew it up for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, jonesing.
I mean, the first time I performed jonesing, it was written about in Rolling Stone magazine for Space, 2001. Upon first diagnosis of cancer, I just sleeping, Reiki, meditation, diet, all green, you name it, I did it. But I never missed a day of work. My face mask on, back then, or ahead of the time. Never missed an after hours. I was diagnosed and operated on in January, early January, 2 years ago. And then by June 2nd of the same year, I was done.
I hope it's gonna be alright.
I literally left the radiation appointment to the airport to work matinee Vegas, 6 shifts. Gotta beat it. Yeah, it's all mindset. If you adhere to the doctrine of, you know, poor me, why me, Debbie Downer, then you're gonna bring yourself down. I was just like, you know, deal with it. You got this.
I hope the music plays forever.
We're gonna close the doors, honey. Time to stay the fuck home.
I believed this was gonna happen. To this extent, I wouldn't have foreseen it coming to this point of complete closure worldwide. How this began for me was, I had done my birthday, which was Valentine's weekend with Marco Carolla. We had an amazing turnout. It was in the thousands. And then I did all the parties for Winter Party. Following 2 days, I was feeling like I hadn't felt before in terms of like headache and fever, but not really sick. It was just kind of a high temperature fever and a headache, which I never had before. So I immediately called, 911 and said, send me your 3 hottest paramedics. I'm off to Jackson Memorial Hospital, the only ones who have the test. They arrived in hazmat suits and done up, and I went off and I was there the whole day. I passed a panel of 15 COVIDs that they tested for. I passed all 8, and then they said at that point, there's nothing on the x-ray.
Stay the fuck home. Now.
Oh Lord, when will we ever reopen? Because we're like the antithesis of the social distancing and what have you, but there's a lot of human contact. I have a lot of contact with humans. I mean, from touching their documents to scanning their phones when need be, kissing, selfies. I mean, I have a lot of fans. Just pretty much, it was very shocking. It still is pretty shocking, I would say, because getting something like that back up on the ground, as much of a machine as it is, once the machine stops and isn't oiled, it takes a bit to get it back up and running. So when do I think we will return back to normal? I believe that will be determined by the first and second tier of opening establishments. I think that we're going to be in the last. The last tier. We're the last. Might be the fiercest time. We might get the 80s all back again. We might be like, woo, it might be the 70s all over again. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Grinder. Social distancing is always welcome. If you can do it within 6 feet, girl, I don't know. I'm pretty athletic. That's talent. Whoever has that gift, book him at Urge. Lewis, book him. Book him. High kick. Gotta have a high kick. My first record.
This is giving me yesterday and today.